DIY. So I got some of my newer cameras that I got at the end of 2024. Two GoPros. This was actually a year or two ago. This is actually going that I've got to fix some electrical tape over the memory card, and then I'm going to start using this as an exploring outdoor. Uh, Basically, it has a night camera, and then a lot of my exploring stuff, and I just got this, so there's that box that I'm going to be taping up and reusing. But battery, and this doesn't have volume audio, but I got three for $20. I wasn't really expecting to get this item. I ordered it on Tuesday night. They shipped it overnight. They kind of charge a fee and things like that, and they do come with individual cables, but no memory card. So pretty good. That they each have a little small stand also. Um, but yeah, I kind of was trying this, and then it took me a few minutes to figure out what else I wanted to order, and then I could have gotten a lot of stuff, but well, not could have, but there's still a lot of stuff that I want to try to get. Some of these, well, this camera uh, is supposed to hold 128 gigabytes. Plug in. It's all so I'm gonna just use the same cable for a minute to try to plug in all three. I mean, if things don't work, so I got this number two plugged in. So just trying to make sure at least I could like at least you know be able to charge these up. So that's two. And I guess here's the third one plugged in. So I already. So yeah, I would recommend. I'm probably going to have to like permanently like glue these charging cables or something, wrap it in a rubber band, just night vision with these cameras like 5 meters, so like really close up and stuff. I could actually kind of see it in pitch darkness and stuff. So I still have the batteries connected to these flashlights and stuff. This is just for spare exploration. But having these lights or a small camera on like a helmet, this would have been pretty good. But um, I should have known like it's not going to work just because of some of the properties and things. But Stuck at this part. I'm trying to get the third ID DIY camera, and even if I, so what I'm going to have to do is actually plug in the other two. Right, so I got these other two cameras. As you can see, the power is off on them. Let's try to test one to see what happens if I hold the power on. So the blue light turns on. That's probably like the Wi-Fi. And then if I hold this, it's gonna blink and then turn off. So with the other smartphone and it's logged in, I'm gonna bring this to the other spot. Blinking. And if this doesn't like detect the third one, and I also added the duct tape. So there's another piece that's turned the other way. It's not duct tape, it's electrical tape, but this is covering the, I removed the SD card and transferred all the videos, but the audio didn't pick up. But then I double checked on the menus on this, and some of the video picked up, but for transferring to my, so yeah. So I've got all these cameras plugged in, all three, and then just go ahead and try to reset each one. So I'm holding down the mode button. Maybe on these, so that starts to blink. Oh, there's a camera 3. FT, well, connecting, but it's still the same. So using the other hand, I could actually kind of scroll into this one, this new one, FTYD. So this may be, and it's like, I already detected this one, but just to show you guys, you know, I might have to install memory cards just to see. Could be, one of my other devices or something. So it's kind of crazy. Oh, there's some more cameras, FTY. So there's some more of those. Still not, giving me a dev ID on anything. So now, I could click the settings gear. It says disconnected, but there's like a timer right there, which I'm not sure about. Disconnected, and I don't really know what these cameras and IDs are, but they are being kind of detected a little bit. So then I could go into the menu and see if I could basically see if anything happens. So the app's always kind of scanning, but they're all unknown. Two of them is invalid device ID. The other ones go back to offline, connecting. And then I could kind of pull down to refresh automatically. Of everything I did, I unboxed this and then I downloaded the app, pressed the plus, and then I manually add device, and there's a dev ID. Input the name, password is in the instructions it says the password is admin, ADMIN. So I find the dev ID right here. I was able to find two. So I was able to find um and there's all types of advertising, and so I was able to find two of the three cameras, and this app actually has really good options or settings and things. I could toggle to a menu and select specific cameras, toggle the menu again, and this is the menu toggle. And it goes to the settings gear. So I could press cancel, and then it shows all types of options like storage, update, reset, but those are all locked if the camera isn't connecting. And this right here is so I press this bottom left, and it says connecting, and then it's even though my phone and everything is kind of in hibernation or something like that. This may or you know if it were connected and things, it would basically try to scan other devices. So that's asking for Bluetooth. Um, so so I got this far. I've also there's other settings where I could find Wi-Fi camera or something like that. In the Wi-Fi menus, there's two cameras, which I'm not sure about, and stuff. So this detects a few things, but the app, the interface is just really, dynamic. But the main thing that it needs to do, it's not doing. It's connecting the and you know basically the camera to the app, and it's basically requiring like a Wi-Fi, some type of there's a QR code and things. There's you know the camera and all these settings that aren't unlocking as is, and even this right here, which is this device. I could press this, it brings me to that. Press backwards, device. There's other ways. There's a this top left. That's a this dash is QR. That's scanning. Some other Wi-Fi or something. There's direct connection, but this does have a very and there's other, and then um I could like select which camera, and then pretty much view pretty much what my the camera's there, but the app's still working. So there's just no real, pretty much author. I'll say authority, but that might not be the right word. But I'm just basically trying to find. So I've got both the dev IDs on two of the cameras, and then I had to input it into this application type of and save it, and then it would actually register it. But then I try to even adjust the settings; they're blocked out. I could tap the menu and then go into the cameras, videos, and things like that. Um, but it just doesn't, and you can see the cameras there, but the app's still working. So there's just no